Today we're gonna be making turkey for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna take you through all the steps of dressing your turkey, smoking your turkey, cutting your turkey up, and a demi-glaze. I'm also gonna be telling you how to make sure that your turkey's skin turns crispy even though you're smoking it. A lot of times when you're smoking, your skin will turn leathery, and we're gonna avoid that with one simple step. All right, so let's prep this turkey. What we're gonna do is take our turkey and take this hook. Struggle is real.
24 hours later.
You got the Pope's nose. I'll cut that off. What we're gonna be doing is spatchcocking this bird. Now we're gonna take our bird, we're gonna cut her open. This, on a turkey, takes a little bit of effort. Unlike a chicken, those bones are a little bit smaller and thinner. That's a lot easier. Turkey's a little bit harder. What we're gonna be doing is cutting up next to the spine on both sides and cutting that directly out. Now none of this stuff is gonna go to waste. What we're gonna be doing is utilizing it to make our demi-glaze, which is essentially a turkey stock that you boil all the way down. We're not gonna need this little pop-up timer to take and break it. Now that you broke that breastplate, quarter your turkey, because your thigh meat and your wings are going to cook at a different temperature than your breasts, and you don't want your breasts to dry out, and you want to make sure that your thigh meat and your wing meat are cooked all the way through to the point where they're falling apart. All that cartilage straight through, freed right there. And cut in between there, freeing up that cartilage, boom. That's done. You can leave this turkey boob as one, or you could split it down the middle. What you got here is two boobs. Are you serious? Two legs, two wings. Now the secret to when you're smoking your turkey and you don't want that skin to get all leathery and chewy, baking powder. All you do is a light dusting of baking powder over the skin. And what we're gonna do is leave this in the fridge overnight. The baking powder helps change the chemistry, and I'm not gonna pretend to know all the ins and outs of that, of the skin, and make it so that it crisps up while you're smoking it. Rub them down, caressing the boob, caress the boob. So I'm gonna keep one clean hand so I can salt shake, and then I'm just gonna take my coarse salt here, and I'm gonna coat the turkey with it. Okay, so off to the fridge this goes overnight. I'll see you in a little bit.
The next day.
All right, so it's the next day, and I'm gonna prepare the compound butter that I'm gonna be stuffing underneath the turkey's skin. A room temperature, soft butter, a little bowl, thyme, sage, rosemary, garlic, salt, pepper. Go ahead and mush that down into there. For your thyme, just take it, just like this, y'all. Pull back the little leaves. Now you put as much thyme into this as you want. Okay. This is all fresh sage, fresh rosemary, fresh thyme. Roll it up like your Snoop Dogg. Smoke weed every day. I'm gonna be using the pellet smoker today because it puts down a little bit less smoke flavor, and for some of my more traditional relatives, they don't like the overwhelming smoke that my offset would put down. Take this, throw that into the butter, mix it. Then take your garlic, smashy smashy, with the garlic, put that in there. For my secret, orange zest. I'm gonna take your zester, run it. This takes it and just adds a lightness. A little bit of salt, some pepper. All right, now that that's all mixed up, it's turkey time. Take your turkey, take your skin, and you're gonna work your fingers in between the skin and the meat. Make sure that you don't break through, because that'll be a pain and all your butter is gonna run out. After you get this nice pocket right here, that's when you can start taking this butter, get it in there. It's like this here. Now the turkey being cold, It's gonna harden this butter up, so you gotta work pretty quickly to get this onto the turkey. Massage it right in there. Massage your meat, pepper on these. After this, we're gonna go straight to the smoker. 2 to 3 hours, 275 degrees.
1 minute later. Meanwhile.
Okay, for the next step, this is fairly simple. All you're gonna need is celery, carrots, onion, garlic, a tray for baking, and then all your innards from the turkey. Take these, set them on the tray. You have your back, your spine, your neck, the Pope's nose, a little extra skin, liver, heart, kidney. That's all just gonna go on there. That's it. Now spread it all out. And then we're gonna put this underneath the broiler to get these nice and toasted. And then after you get some browning around all the edges, then we're gonna boil them. Off to go underneath the broiler.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so now we're gonna be starting in the stock. This is gonna be turning into the demi-glaze. All we're gonna be doing is taking all of the vegetables and the innards and the spine. We're gonna be putting them into this pot for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, pulling all of the flavors out of all of the ingredients, and then we're gonna be pulling them out and then boiling this down. I want you to fully understand this. Do not add any salt at all. If you add salt, all that's gonna do is by the time this is down to the demi-glaze that we're looking for, this is going to be too salty. I want you to only add salt at the very end if needed. Now, one of the things that you're gonna need to do is while this is boiling, there's gonna be like a foam that rises to the top. I'm gonna need you to skim that off as you're going along. I have fresh bay leaves here. I'm gonna add 2 bay leaves in there, and then orange zest. Just a little bit, because this is gonna concentrate it all the way down. Couple cracks of pepper. Now, from here, all we're gonna do is boil this to make sure that we extract all the flavors from the ingredients, and then after that, we're gonna be pulling them back out. Putting everything through the sieve. All right, now this should be a purified stock, and all we're gonna do from here is boil it down. We're gonna bring this all the way down to maybe a cup.
Meanwhile.
Listen up. Crispy as hell. So let's break into this and cut right down. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Listen to the skin. Watch. That is freaking good. This has been boiling down, as you can see here. It is boiled all the way down to this. Now, as this cools down from all of the collagen that is in here, this is gonna gel up. So right now, when it's this hot, all I'm gonna do is take a little bit of this turkey breast. I'm gonna dip it in there. Turkey breast is cooled down a little bit. Just gonna dip this in there. Yep, that little bit of orange, concentrated all the way down. I would say that I added about a half a teaspoon of salt to this entire thing, and it's more than enough. If you want a perfect smoked turkey for your holiday, give this a try. Remember, everything is going to be in the description down below, everything that I've used, and a breakdown of this recipe. Please do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it on social media, and make sure to check out my merch store right here, and I'll catch you next time.